Now here is an Omega that I've wanted to get my hands on for a very long time. This is the CK859. Link in the description to more details regarding the part number because it's ridiculously long. I'm not going to say it here. Also, big thanks to the entire team and Tyler at Exquisite Timepieces, Naples, Florida. Direct contact information to get a hold of Tyler and Exquisite Timepieces direct link to this watch. This is pulled from their pre-owned collection. I kind of think somebody bought it and then just never really wore it. I mean, maybe a little bit because of the band, I guess, but not really much because it's near perfect condition. I think you'll find that's often the case with a lot of watches of this caliber. A lot of people will buy them, and they might have a ton of other watches in their collection. Wow, sounds like a lot of us. And maybe they flip them. Also, sounds like a lot of us. So they end up just getting cycled around, but it's a good opportunity to pick up something like this. This is from the Omega Specialties line. It wasn't technically a limited edition. However, it is definitely gone. It's not on their website anymore. You can't get them. So, yeah, I would say that would be limited edition, in my opinion. It was a numbered edition. It says numbered right there. And they did number them, but they didn't ever say it was limited. So, but they stopped making them, and then that basically made them a limited edition. This is a 39 millimeter wide case, a 46 lug to lug. You can see really nice brushing, polished bezel, nice double domed sapphire crystal. Even with that large dome, it is 12 millimeter thick, has a flat sapphire on the back, 20 millimeter lug width, and you have a 6 millimeter crown. It's a push-pull crown, non-screw down. It only has 30 meter water resist, but this is more of a casual, dress casual type watch, so you don't need that massive water resistance. Very, very tastefully done watch here. So you can see you have, you know what, let's zoom in a little bit more, because I just videoed that Tudor Black Bay 925. Well, this is also a 925, but it's the dial. The dial is actually made from silver. And it has like kind of like putty gray silver color to it. And then you have those chemically blued or thermally blued, I'm not really sure, handset. Very legible, nice contrast to that dial. And then you have that railroad tracks going around the outside for your minutes. You're running seconds at 6 o'clock, also with that blued hand. Very legible, very clean, tastefully done watch. You have a beautiful display case back there showing the 8926 movement and no rotor to obstruct your vision. Again, Omega showing off and using up all of the jewels, 29 jewels in this thing, which is quite frankly more than necessary, but that's often the case with the Omega watches and movements. Beautiful architecture on that construction there. It is a COSC and METAS and 15,000 Gauss anti-magnetic movement. Really showing off. Price point, just click on the link in the description. That's assuming they even have it anymore. I don't want to mention price because like when this one's gone, it's gone, right? It's not like they can just get a bunch of them again. Omega isn't producing these anymore, so it's in the pre-owned and the value is determined by supply and demand. The design was inspired from an older Omega watch, and you can clearly see that on the font they used below the 12 o'clock with the Omega logo, and then of course the font of the writing of Omega also harkens back to a 1939 watch that Omega produced, and that's where this one drew its inspiration from. The other thing that is really cool about the 8926 movement, I just popped the crown out the first position. You have a quick set hour hand. Very nice clicks to it as well. So if you like to travel across the country, across the world, whatever your desire, you can quickly adjust this while keeping the time running on this watch. Now, if you want to hack the movement, stop the seconds hand, and adjust the time in its entirety, then you can certainly do that as well in that final position. So, very cool watch, very cool movement, very comfortable strap, matching hardware, fixed keeper, floating keeper. Let's put it on my 7¼ inch wrist to see what it looks like. I suspect it's going to look amazing. 39 by 46 will work just fine for me. There it is on my 7¼ inch wrist. Clearly showing that this watch works on my wrist and most likely will work on your wrist as well. So if you want this, you better hurry up. Get a hold of the crew or Tyler, whoever you want to get a hold of over at Exquisite, and make this watch yours. I don't know how many total were made, but I think a lot of people that bought these are not going to be selling them. They're going to be wearing them or keeping them in their collection for that reason alone, that it's discontinued, right? So as soon as a watch is discontinued from a big manufacturer like Omega, Rolex, or any of the big dogs in the industry, then the value of it just skyrockets. This one, I still think is kind of slept on a little bit. When I looked on the website, it looked like it was still, in my opinion, affordable for what you're getting. So it's something that you're definitely going to want to jump on. Not going to kill the lights and do the UV blast. I mean, I can do the UV blast, but guess what? It's not really going to do anything because there's no lume on this watch. Am I disappointed? Absolutely not. This watch isn't about lume. This watch is about classy, tasteful, timeless design. And Omega nailed it, and Exquisite has it. For now, get a hold of them. Good luck.